Should be asking the fans to pay by the goal at Fir Park these days. There have been 18 in just 3 league games here before this one. And after Richie Foran had given a hint of what was to come, the home fans were able to sit back and enjoy a treat against a Falkirk side that had taken a point from Rangers last week. But when Jim Hamilton acrobatically swept Motherwell ahead in almost balletic style, it was an indication that anything could happen. A magnificent finish from Hamilton. Matt Glennon left stunned. If Terry Butcher was to add a chapter on this season to his book, no one would believe it. Maradona's hand of God we can accept, close to bleeding to death we can understand, but 4-4 with Celtic, 5-4 defeat by Dundee United and 5 here, no publisher will buy that. You might as well add Quidditch and Dragons. Motherwell were breathing fire when Richie Foran added a second. The ball was allowed to travel a long way, leaving the Falkirk defence less than impressive. Foran's finish was cute and clever. This was clearly not Falkirk's day. They were unable to hold on to possession. They were made to pay just a minute into the second half when that man Foran struck again. Again, the keeper blameless, the defence culpable, the finish crisp and clean. At 3-0, it would have been easy for Motherwell to close it down and hold on for a comfortable win, but that's just not their style. And anyway, Foran was looking for a hat-trick. Matt Glennon's heroics provided no more than a temporary reprieve for the visitors, who were being overrun in midfield and overwhelmed in defence. And it was also a day when the Motherwell players were having a go from everywhere. Sean Fagan claims this is the best goal he has ever scored. Not difficult, since he's only ever scored 3, but he'll play for a long time before he does score a better one than this. There can be little consolation for Falkirk after a performance and result like this. They can only hope they return to some kind of form in their cup tie at Celtic Park on Wednesday. Let's face it, they'll have to, or perhaps be on the end of a similar result to their 8-1 defeat of last season. And again, Falkirk were finding it hard to clear their lines. By now, the message had been clearly received that any shooting chance was worth taking, and that seemed to be the view of Scott McDonald, who might have crossed on another day. More than 20 minutes remaining, the message loud and clear. McDonald rifling the ball home from a difficult angle. By now, John Hughes would have been incandescent with rage. He refused to go into the dressing room after the game, in case he said something he would regret. His players were poor, but there were brief snatches of positive play from them. However, Graham Smith was barely troubled by this attack. Alan Gow got free of the defence. The shot too close to the keeper. Steve O'Donnell's follow-up lacked conviction. They have to hope this was a one-off and continue to believe. Darryl Duffy had perhaps their best chance at the death. It wasn't to be Falkirk's day. It's unlikely we'll get a 0-0 game involving Motherwell this season.
Doesn't justify Matty Glenn as a goalkeeper. He's brilliant normally, but I think everything Motherwell hit on the day went in for us very luckily.